All right, guys, this is a video that I wanted to show you some different modifications for anyone that has any type of knee injuries or any type of injuries that are you're limited to doing, but specifically your knees. So just some exercises to probably do. Here's one that I'm going to kind of show you a little bit here. There's about 5 different exercises. So here what you're going to do is just a simple deadlift. So you're not really bending your knees too much on this exercise. Feet are shoulder length apart. So here, coming down with a deadlift, nice and slow, and then slowly come on up, okay? Again, bringing it down to the deadlift again, and then slowly come on up. And again, like I mentioned earlier, use lighter weights if you need to. These are a little bit lighter. These are 8-pound weights. I typically, since I'm an athlete, for my level of fitness, I typically use like a 40-pound weight. But for someone that hasn't done a lot of exercises before, I would say just something a little bit lighter would be okay. So that is your deadlift. And then here, we have a glute squeeze. So here, working on your glutes, you're going to bring it down over here, and you don't have to use a weight for this exercise. So here you're going to lift your hips off the floor and then slowly come on down and then slowly come on up, nice and slow, and then back down. Okay. All right. Next one is a forearm side plank. So here you're going to bring it over to your side. Your forearm, your left forearm is down. You're going to work one side first and try to lift your hips off the floor and kind of extend your arm up, okay? All right, and you're going to hold it in that period of time. However long you want to hold on to it, I would say maybe 30 seconds or so, something like that as an example. And then we have a bridge exercise. So again here, kind of in a tabletop position, okay? Alternating with each leg, lifting your knees off the floor here, okay? You can also place like a lighter weight on that as well. So that is your bridge exercise. And then the last one is kind of like a glute kicker. So kind of kicking your feet. Okay. All right. Just some very, very simple exercises for those of you that have knee injuries. So these are 5 different exercises I want you to do for those of you, again, that have knee injuries. So I would do these exercises for about maybe 20 or 30 seconds and then kind of rest for about 20 seconds or so, something like that. So start off really light. And again, you don't have to use weights for these exercises. Just specifically for you to accommodate, depending on, how much limit you have on your knees, but just some really simple exercises, kind of low impact for you to do. And those are your 5 exercises there. And then also, what you can do in the meantime, I have 6 different exercises here. There's a 10-minute walk. So that's always really good for your knees as well if you have any injuries. So kind of use that time to do that. And then also we have 10 to 15 frog presses. So again here, you're going to kind of lay down on the floor. Feet are kind of facing 45 degrees. So you're over here. All right. Just kind of placing your feet to the side here a little bit, okay? And again, you don't have to use any specific weight for that exercise. And doing about maybe 10 to 20 high knee holds. So here, just kind of alternating with your knees, okay? Okay, just kind of alternating with your knees as well. High knee holds are really good for knee injuries as well. And again, you can maybe use weights for those if you want to. And then we have about 8 to 10 raised leg circles. So you're going to be down on the floor, your hands are on the floor here, and kind of circling your legs all the way around. Okay. And then tank, you're going to do 10 plank tricep kickbacks for each arm. So again here, just really focusing on holding it as a plank here, just a simple plank, all right, not really doing anything, just really focused on your plank. And then finally we have the step ups. So again, like I showed you earlier, grabbing kind of like a chair or a bench that you have at home. So here, just a simple step up, climbing up the step. You can do it nice and slow, so not putting a lot of pressure on your knees. Okay, and then back down. Okay, so again, these are just some exercises to kind of do for yourself. And again, you can certainly use, you know, just lighter weights. It doesn't have to be heavy weights, so not putting a lot of pressure on your knees. And then we have 2 exercises here, reverse lunges instead of front lunges or squats. So here, just reverse lunges. Okay, you're just going to alternate with each leg. Or if you want to, you can just do one leg at a time, which works really well. So these are just kind of low impact exercises that I'm showing you here. And you can use just lighter equipment. You don't have to, it's not required. And then just really kind of stretching out your hamstrings a little bit more. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're doing these exercises. Trying not to put a lot of pressure on your knees, but just doing really just low impact, giving yourself enough time for that injury to heal. So, so again, I also have a low impact cardio workout as well. These are 7 different exercises that you're going to do here. So an uppercut is just kind of like the kickboxing move that I actually teach in kickboxing. So here, uppercut, uppercut, okay? Kind of exploding with your upper body. So boom, 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 okay? Number 2 is the front kick. So your forearms are in, boom, 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 okay? And then we have the mountain climbers. So you're down on the floor here, all right? Okay. And then we have the kind of the punching, okay? Just a simple kind of a jab punch, all right? And we have a push-up jack. So you're going to be down on the floor here. So you're going to do a push-up first. So it's down and then or just a modification of that exercise, do the push-up first and then kind of stepping to the side. Okay. All right. That's also another option as well. And then foot fire, you're going to basically stand up for this exercise, and just what you're going to do is just kind of lift your knees or leg off the floor and just hold it. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. So again, it's not putting a lot of pressure on your knees. Okay. Next one is a plank to a chair squat. So again, here, you're just going to do just a simple plank down here, and then slowly come on up, nice and slow, and then just kind of pretend that you're sitting down on a chair, okay? All right. Now, for those of you that have, again, knee injuries, instead of the squat exercise, doing the plank first, and then slowly come on up. In place of that squat, the reverse lunges, okay? All right, or the deadlift exercise as well. So you're not really putting a lot of pressure on your knees. So again, these are just some exercises for you, for those of you, again, that have knee injuries. If there are any specific injuries that you have, please let me know, and I can show you some modifications. So again, if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck, and have a great, great Monday.